excited to have DELEASA-GONSAR on to talk about some really interesting ways of serving your snacks this year, because we're in the middle of a pandemic, right? This is a little tricky.
I know. It is tricky, but no matter what, you still want to find ways to celebrate at home. I know I do. I'm a family of 3, but I still want to mark those occasions. It gives you something to do, something to look forward to.
What was your inspiration for creating these, snackable but individual food for the big game?
Well, I think the big game's a little bit more informal. And so when you have things that are bite-sized and that are easy to just pick up, put on your plate, and keep going with the game, I think that makes things a little bit more fun. And plus, it's less people touching the same utensil when you're serving. The first thing I did with my mac and cheese, I made them into little mac and cheese casseroles. So what I did here is I did a bunch of different cheeses. I like to use more than one in my mac and cheese, and that's going with some cheddar, maybe an Italian blend, really yummy together. And you just put them in your muffin tin and they come out in these little individual servings. So they're bite-sized, they fit on the plate with anything else you're going to be serving. And then the next thing I did, you need pizza when you're watching the game. I don't know about you, I do.
Yes, of course.
Right? So instead of the big pizza with the individual slices that everyone's going after, you're gonna take the pizza, you're gonna roll up the dough instead of placing it flat into the oven. And you're going to serve it in these little individual containers. You could serve them with you could maybe do some marinara sauce from the crock-pot meatballs that you did. So what I did here was I took my favorite cheesy chip or cheesy cracker. You're going to whirl them through the food processor. You're going to coat a cheese stick, like one of your string cheeses, or you can use some fresh mozzarella, but cut it into like 1-inch long sticks. And you fry them up, and there you go. You got not your average, nacho, my little play on words, not your average cheese stick here. And then last but not least is a good crock pot dish. No fuss. You can enjoy the game too. But what's special about these slow cooker meatballs here is you have mozzarella cheese inside. So you're going to get a little bite of mozzarella cheese. You're going to get a cheese pull in there. I like to serve them on a casserole with a little bit of provolone cheese, or they're good if you just want to serve them with toothpicks, another easy grab and go option.
I absolutely love that every single one of the dishes you described just then have cheese in it, because that makes me happy in so many ways.
I know, we need that comfort food. And it helps with the stress of the game. If it's a nail biter, the more cheese, the better. And you can find these recipes on americandairy.com/biggame.
That's fantastic. Thanks so much for your time, Dina.
Oh my gosh, delicious. I love cheese, can't get enough. Just like you, Emily Lumper, love my cheese. If you want to find out more, you can go to americandairy.com/biggame.